Hey y'all, Crystal Austin here, back for another session of the Success Kickstarter. I hope all of you are doing very well and that you are progressing beautifully in the Success Kickstarter challenge as we go through the evidence of my becoming daily success tracker. So it has been quite a journey so far, and we are on week 8, already on week 8. I hope you are following along. I hope that you are moving along and is becoming something that's a habit in your life that you are getting used to and that you are utilizing to help you in your life. So again, this is week 8. I can't believe it's been 8 weeks already. This is the last week of month 2. So next week we will be into month 3, and it doesn't seem like we've been doing this for that long. We only have 1 month left um, in this daily success tracker, um, because it is a 90-day daily success tracker, right? So it is very transformative. It has been for me as I have been following along as well and doing this each day as well. As you can see, I have a lot of notes written in mine from today. So, a lot of revelations that I've been experiencing, a lot of things that have been becoming a little bit more clear to me. Some things that that has been revealed to me about going through this process, not just about me, but about um, how to, and it goes along with what this week's theme is as well, but being productive and realizing, to become the woman that I am created to be. Whenever whenever you or I are, working on that within ourselves, working on ourselves to be fully aligned with who we were created to be. There are certain things that we need to do, certain things that we need to work on, certain things that we need to accomplish along the way to reach the certain goal that we have in our lives. So, something that I have um, kind of realized along this process is not only, and I may have said this in the last session, but in this success tracker, we are counting our wins. We are writing down our daily wins, right? Writing down our growth moments. And along this process, there are some days when I have to think a little bit harder about what my wins are, because I'm like, okay, what did I do today? Yeah, and I shared that last time. Uh, so it's helped me be more productive because I see, like, what do I need to do? How do I need to show up in order to be and accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish? So, besides that, moving on to what week 8 theme is, which is aligned action and results. So, we just aren't, in order to accomplish the goals that we have, in order to have the transformation that we want, in order to become the woman that you are created to be, there are certain things that you should do, certain tasks that you need to do, certain revelations that you need to, things that need to be revealed to you, but also things that, the actions, that need to be aligned, that fall into the things that you are trying to accomplish in your life, whether that is something like a business goal, or you are trying to um, heal a certain aspect of your life. What are those things that you need to do in order to make that transformation, right? So we have to make aligned action, take action steps that go along with that, that are in alignment, that in a way complements all of those things, the goal to get you where you are desiring to be. So, what are those things that you need to do? Be very mindful of, be very intentional about, so that you can reach the goals that you have. So, align action and results. And by now, through as we've been going through the success tracker, you should be seeing some transformations. You should be seeing some things change about yourself. You should be seeing some progress. You should be seeing lots of growth. And if you are, taking advantage and writing down your daily wins, really thinking about them and really reflecting on yourself and the progress that you've been making and the ways that you have grown on a daily basis, all that should accumulate into um, a, a bigger transformation within yourself. So you should see some progress. You should see some progress. All right. You should start seeing the woman that you are proud that you are becoming. You should see a difference in yourself from day one to now. You should see some thinking patterns change from when you started until now, because that is a lot of the holdup. I'm talking about action today, but a lot of it is mindset and habits. How have you been thinking all along this journey from the beginning? How were you thinking until now? What has your mindset been like? Is it more positive? Have you been focusing on growth instead of those things that um, maybe in the past have been self-doubt and all the self-sabotaging things that we sometimes get consumed with? So it's a transformation of your mind, of your mind, a renewing of your mind in order for your life to be transformed. So it takes intention, and that's why we are going through this an intentional pattern of behaviors and action steps that you can, you know, take control of, and you be an active participant in your life. I think so many times that we want to put it off on something else, or even put it off on God, put it off on God, that, okay, God, do this for me, and I don't have to do anything for of myself in order to reach this place in my life. But it doesn't work like that. We pray, to God, and pray for him to give us strength, and pray for him to give us direction and things to be revealed to us. But we have to renew our minds, and in order to renew our minds, we have to do something ourselves. We have to take the steps in order to renew our minds. So we have to do our part in the journey, do our part in the process. So, aligned action and results, week 8. And the focus is on doing the aligned things that move life forward. So, whatever that is, from your personal life, from your professional life, from your social life, um, family life, all of that. What are you doing? What align things that move your life forward? Because all of those things influence you. All of those aspects of your life are part of you. And if you are not being aligned in, or making aligned decisions in this area of your life, it does affect you in other areas of your life as well. So you want to take aligned action and doing things in an aligned way in each part of your life, so it can work all together for your good, work all together for your benefit, and it's for you to be successful. And we are working on visibility. We are working on responsibility, being responsible for where you are right now, being responsible for your growth, being responsible for the action steps that you need to take, and experiencing and focusing on your continued internal growth. So, and this week it says, I will take responsibility for my growth. Notice where God is guiding me. Do actions that matter and track progress without pressure. So, doing the action steps that matter, doing the actions that matter, um, noticing where God is guiding you all throughout this. And, I'm a woman of faith. I know many of you who follow me are believers in God and believers in our Savior Jesus Christ, and so we are praying women. We believe in the power of God and how He can move things in our lives and reveal things to us and help us and guide us and lead us. So we do um, want to have a prayer life. And with each one of these days that we have in our lives and going through this journey of transformation, we don't want to leave prayer out. So we want to pray. And I would just say, and I don't want to be too specific right now, but there's something that I've been asking God for clarity on in a direction of my life. And so prayer is a big part of that, asking God, like, where to guide me in this decision that I need to make, guide me in the direction that I need to take. Is this the best decision for me to do this? And asking God to help you with it and lead you in the right direction. So prayer is important. So maybe you are, contemplating something else or something different in your life, a different path, or need help with something, He will absolutely do it for you. Even today, whenever I was at work, He revealed some things to me, that asked Him to help me with, and it was very refreshing and reassuring that I feel more confident in the decision that I'm going to be making. So prayer is very important. God will help you along your journey. So God will guide you and lead you. So notice those things. Um, be, like I said, be very intentional, not just with your actions, but very intentional about your listening. Very intentional about you listening to the a voice of God, and that can be through a person. It can be through just you going about your day, and you get this feeling inside, and that's reassuring. Somebody speaks a word to you. Somebody comes up to you and shares something with you, or it might be through some random message that you're listening to, like, oh, that's for me. So, be be intentional with your listening. Be intentional with your ears, because that can be God speaking to you through that person or that thing or that situation. So, being in alignment with God, having Him be the one that leads you. Um, Doing the actions that matter, again, tracking progress without pressure. Something else I want to mention too is with regarding being aligned and taking aligned action, be mindful of distractions. So you can get distracted with doing good things. Distractions aren't always negative things or situations or traumas, or you know your environments, or things like that. Distractions can be good things. Distractions can be an opportunity that you really have been thinking about. Distractions can be um, something. I can't think of an example right now, but it can be um, a job opportunity that you wanted. It can be um, you helping helping is great, but it may be a boundary issue, and you may need to say no to something, and and it may be something that's good, but is it something that is meant for you to do right now? It can be a distraction from what God is telling you to do. All right. So be mindful of distractions, because it can be something that's good, because it's like, oh, this is good for society. Oh, this is good for my family. Oh, this is good for the environment or whatever that it may be. But it can be a distraction from the call that God has for you right now. So making sure that you are aligned with God and taking aligned action steps, and you can get the results that you truly desire, and constantly working on yourself. Again, taking that responsibility for your growth, and taking those steps. It can be um, challenging at times. It can be frustrating at times. Sometimes days might not be going your way. Um, but make sure that you stay in a place where you know that God is leading you. You can maintain a positive mindset, constantly writing down your wins and your growth moments, and acknowledging yourself, acknowledging where you are in your life, because acknowledging where you are with your accomplishments and who you are. So many of you have so much to offer. All of us have something great to offer the world. And I don't want you to discount yourself. I don't want you to devalue yourself. I want you to realize you have so much to offer the world. You have so much to bring to the table. So don't put aside all the things that you have done. Don't forget it. That's why we are recording it, in this success tracker, so you can be reminded when challenges do come up, um, that you can go back to this journal and say, yes, I did do that. I do have these wins. I really am the woman that um, has been through things, but have also overcome a lot of things, and have accomplished a lot of things, and have so much that you can undo to impact the world. All right. So we are not, you know, called to only fulfill ourselves. We are called for a purpose to fulfill a greater purpose. Our purpose is not to just consume everything upon our own lust, or consume everything upon just what we want to do and have, and the things that we might want to have in this world. We were created and called for a bigger purpose, and to make an impact in the world, and to let our light shine so we can draw men to Christ. So let your light shine. Make sure you are working on your transformation, renewing your mind, taking aligned actions, and right now seeing the results of you going through this journey. And I know I may be repeating myself a lot today, but I want you to um, really, again, be intentional, take a line of action, write down your wins, acknowledge your growth moments, knowing how you were showing up as the woman who, um, and whatever that is for you in your situation, and who you're becoming, and the woman who, and the things that you are doing to reflect the woman that you are becoming. And all along this process, every day, being grateful, showing gratitude. What are you thankful for along each and every day of your life? And even as you finish this journal, living a life of gratitude, it is so powerful. So making sure this week you are taking aligned action, not getting distracted, taking responsibility for your growth, and seeing some results that you should be seeing at this point. All right, so y'all have a good rest of your week. I will be back for week 9 next week. That'll also be our month 3. All right, y'all have a good one.